Respectfully contemplating matters, standing before the auspicious Buddha of immeasurable wisdom and compassion, the Buddha Mayeda, I wish to declare the following. Here today, we have respectfully adorned the altar before the Buddha and reflect upon the great vows the Buddha has made and fulfilled for us, promising to renounce his enlightenment unless all sentient beings achieve the same great awakening. We have gathered together in the company of Yuji Mayeda and Morgan Klein, who, like the Buddha, have promised to live and grow with each other and for each other. We have gathered in joy to share in the joy of the marriage between Yuji and Morgan. And through this gathering, hear again the calling voice of the Buddha that tells us of a world where my happiness is meaningless without the happiness of the other. Before the Buddha Mayeda, the Buddha of immeasurable light in life, I make this declaration, sharing in the joy of Yuji Mayeda and Morgan Klein, their families and their friends. May this marriage become the condition for us to continue to live within the Buddha's wisdom and compassion. With reverence, I speak. Thus spoke the Lord Buddha. The greatest happiness which a mortal man can imagine is the bond of marriage that ties together two loving hearts. But there is a greater happiness still. It is the embrace of truth. Conditions may separate husband and wife, but conditions will never affect those who live in the truth. Therefore, be married unto the truth and live with the truth in holy matrimony. The husband who loves his wife and desires for a union that shall be everlasting must be faithful to her so as to be like truth itself. And she will trust him, respect him, and grow with him. And the wife who loves her husband and desires for a union that shall be everlasting must be faithful to him so as to be like truth itself. And he will place his trust in her, he will respect her, and he will grow with her. With these words of the blessed teacher as a guiding light in your marriage, will you, Yuji Mayeda, accept the responsibility of becoming the husband and wife? With these words of the blessed teacher as a guiding light in your marriage, will you, or decline, accept the responsibility of becoming the wife of Yuji Mayeda? As symbols of the solemnity of your vows, you have presented before the Buddha your wedding rings for each other. Please present to each other the ring that you have prepared for each other. To affirm the sincerity of your vows, please accept the onenju that has been prepared for the two of you by the temple. Seeing that you have agreed to marry according to the Buddha's words, under the ecclesiastic rights vested in me by the Hompa Honganji and the civil authority granted to me by the state of California, I pronounce you husband and wife. Continue to live in the truth, and you will participate in life that is everlasting, for truth has no end. May the wisdom of the all-compassionate Buddha so shine within your hearts and minds that the mist of error and the foolish vanity of self be dispelled. May you continue to live your life assured in the embrace of infinite wisdom and compassion. Namo Amida. Please turn your face, everyone. It is now my great privilege and honor to be able to present before everyone the new Mr. and Mrs. Yuji and Morgan Mayeda.
That was good.